All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Blues and our home team. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for Nick Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Mayfield, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. This is taken at the 23. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 59, Mike to 59. Hey, tight. Slam. Deuce. Rush in. Yeah. Jam.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 23 yards, the final tally. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Switch, switch, switch. Showing it, showing it. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. No.
On first down, Love. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Slam, slam, slam. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Go, go. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Zip it. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Throwing again. Love. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go, 59. Mike's 59.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
First down, Blues.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Chubb running right, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction.
Alert! Check 26, check 26. Begin. Pistol. Check 13. Check 13. Hey, check. Hurry. 36.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Red, 180. Regular. Hey, check. Mark 50. Go. Hurry. Quarterback, D-line, get that quarterback. Hey, Mike's 50. Man. Real. Man, I got you. Ain't no look good. Hey, alert 33. Real. I got you.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. David Njoku there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Check hot route. Hot, off. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 3. Check up.
2nd and 1. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On the ground, it's Chubb. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You got 3
At the 38-yard line.
They run. Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Check 45 to mine. Too little, got
Real.
10, under 10, 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland, he's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. There he goes left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Bengals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch, made within 25 yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Love. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
He's checking. Crash. Under crunch. Short.
On 1st and 10, Love. And that's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL.
We got double up. Kill.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Love. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter.
Regular. Check it back.
A give running right is Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Mike, 180! Up, jump! Bang! Hey, alert! You draw quarters. Pick it up. Fires the mark.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The 1st down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long.
Back. Switch. Check 9. Hey, alert 3. Check safety. Check 43. Zip it. On the ball.
Looking to throw. Love. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Even. 4th down. Even. Check 31. Tighten up. Go. Tighten up.
Back to throw. Love. And that is incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they had the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved. You've learned how to play it the Madden way.
Let's take it inside his own 40. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Robinson's got it. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Mike 50, Mike 50!
Hey, seam 6, seam 6!
Hurry, hurry! 50, 50, Mike 50. I got him, I got him. Hey, 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 Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Cross the pass, cross the pass. Hey, hey! Banjo. Pistol.
5.
50's the mark, 50's the mark. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I got you.
Mayfield looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it from a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On first down, Love looking deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Colby Listenby, 52 yards. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They run it again with Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry, hurry.
Ready? Mike.
First down, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Geno Atkins got home that time. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
King. Hey, Charlie. Hey, alert.
Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Alert.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Switch.
Third and long for Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen as he's on to punt for Chicago. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Here we go. 15 on it. Tight right.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Looking to throw. Love escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, here we go.
6 guard. Check 6 guard.
Check 4, check 4. Check 3, check 3.
Watch the safety creep.
Safe. Squeeze.
49. Check 49.
Watch the ship. Go. Watch the ship.
Back to the air on second down. Love looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's first and 10.
Check.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll run him now out of the gun, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Check 59. Let him know. Let him know. 59 is Mike. Go. Watch the screen.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Mike 5'9". Who that? Check 99. Slam. Deuce. Yo.
Throwing on first down. Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 29, Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield down. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, a 22.
Head, 180. Hurry.
Stop your whining. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Alert.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Watch out. Switch. Hurry.
And to give this time to the tailback. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Watch the slant. 59's Mike. Check. 59. All day, every day. Here we go.
From the gun, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. And he'll give it here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Ready. In your face. Slam. Check.
First carry for James Conner. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
59 Mike. Check. 59. Watch the screen. Quick the edge. Here we go. Watch twist.
Back to throw. Love. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Joey Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Point it right. Regular. Hey, wahoo!
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. He's back to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Run. Hey, Foxtrot. Hurry! Hurry!
Here's Mayfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hurry, hurry!
They'll look to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Check 26, check 26.
General West! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, Haywood!
He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds, so this will go only as incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Check 13, check 13. Up, up. Hurry! Pistol.
Rap.
Bravo!
45, Mike, 45.
Now Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Hey, echo. Hurry!
Mayfield to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Cut.
Up.
He's coming, double up.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now Chubb trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, second down. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Check three, check three, check three.
Pistol.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Third and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Under 10.
Check 24, check 24.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Nick Chubb stops short. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Ready? 50, let's see outlaw. 59. Let's go.
Tight dog.
Check 37, check 37.
On first down, Slade. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Slade. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Under crunch.
Let's go. Come on. 51 the mic, boy. 51. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for the home team here, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.